Good evening, everyone. My name is Priyanka Bonifaz, and I am a junior at BHS. And tonight I'm going to be talking about my international service work that I'm involved with. So to begin with, I have been working with an organization in Haiti for the past 4 years. Their name is OP. And as most of you know, Haiti has an extremely troubling past history with political, social, and economic turmoil. Recently, in 2010, the small island was struck by an incredible earthquake that stole over 200,000 lives and left the country in despair. On top of that, Haiti is one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere and continues to struggle with issues with systemic disease, water and sanitation, and access to education. So my journey began in 8th grade when I was president of the Community Service Club at the middle school, and I expressed a deep hunger and interest for global issues, and I wanted to spark a conversation about the world beyond Barrington. And my advisor of the club, Mrs. Oswald, helped me organize a school-wide presentation and fundraiser to help raise awareness, and we decided to raise money to buy mosquito nets and to buy mosquito nets to help combat malaria in the small village of Boscanj in Haiti. In 2 weeks, we raised over $1,500, and that summer, I was fortunate enough to travel to Haiti and deliver the mosquito nets personally. We distributed over 128 mosquito nets to the community members, and during those 3 weeks, I witnessed a lot of poverty, despair, but nothing could compare to the beautiful smiles and energy that the locals exuded. So when I left Haiti, I not only made a promise to the local community, but I also made a promise to myself to do whatever I can with my power to make a difference. Just last year, in 2015, I partnered with the Interact Club to help raise money for the installation of biosand filters to help combat issues with water and sanitation. As you can see in this picture, on a typical hot summer day, children will pass by the river and fill their water bottles with water that's probably infested with several different types of contaminants and several different types of diseases. But who can blame them when this is their only option? And when I was in Haiti, I was drinking filtered water from a biosand filter, and biosand filters are extremely cheap and effective water filtration system. And it was then when I realized that there is a solution to this water and sanitation crisis. We need to install biosand filters all over this community. And so I reached out to Interact, and at the international dinner, we raised over $3,000, and we will be installing over 50 biosand filters in the community of Boscanj. So my most current and most ambitious project with the Boscanj community is to rebuild their educational system. So in Haiti, I noticed that most children would spend all day working in the fields with their parents, and that was when I had realized that some of these children had never even had the opportunity to step into a classroom. Undeniably, many children from disadvantaged backgrounds are forced to abandon their education due to health problems related to malnutrition or work in order to provide support for their family. Something that really broke my heart was the fact that approximately 50% of the students or children living in rural areas in Haiti will never go to school. And the ones that do have the opportunity to receive an education will face tremendous obstacles. This is the school in Boscanj right now. As you can see, it is merely a tent. And as you can imagine, this is not a sufficient learning environment. When it rains, the kids can't go to school because the tent is on the verge of collapsing. And as you can see here, locals work extremely hard to provide a safe and healthy learning environment, but sometimes that's just not enough. Alongside with having improper infrastructure for schools, over 80% of the schools in Haiti are private, making it extremely difficult for parents to pay tuition or pay for required uniforms. Only 30% of the Haitian children will reach the 6th grade. The rest will drop out due to financial hurdles. And the students that are able to continue school will have to take yearly governmental standardized exams, and each student must pass in order to continue. Developing countries like Haiti do not have the appropriate financial resources necessary to create schools, provide materials, nor train or recruit teachers. Funds pledged by international organizations or partnerships are generally not sufficient enough to establish an education that is suitable for all children. As a result, children who do have the opportunity to go to school will be forced to sit in a classroom with no sufficient resources and with children from many different educational levels. This does not allow each individual child to benefit from their educational experience. Consequently, the dropout rate and education failure remains extremely high. As a result, I have decided to rebuild Boscanja's educational system by providing new school supplies, helping pay for teachers, and rebuild their school. Of course, now, organizing the construction of a new school is extremely expensive and tedious because it will cost over $200,000, but I'm so excited to embark on this journey, and I ask you to join me and help me raise awareness and help donate and make this construction plan become a reality. So to conclude, I would like to leave you all with something that drives my passion daily. In 8th grade, my 13-year-old heart and mind was set on saving Haiti and fixing all of Haiti's problems. I thought that I was going to cure all the diseases and give every child access to education. And yes, this was an extremely unrealistic and quite idealistic approach. But something that I've realized in the past few years is that it only takes one person, one action, and one extremely courageous moment to start a movement. So no matter what you do it with love and compassion, and trust me, you'll make a difference in someone's life. Thank you.